Good morning, students. Hope all of you are safe. Students, in previous lecture we read about unemployment. Unemployment, it is found in urban area also and rural area also. In rural area, seasonal unemployment and disguised unemployment is found. These two topics we discussed in previous lecture. Today the topic is of urban unemployment. In urban area mostly educated unemployment is found. So what is the meaning of educated unemployment? Means people are educated, they are graduate, postgraduate and even they are having more qualification, still they are unemployed. So this situation is called educated unemployment. So what is educated unemployment? Youth with graduation and post-graduation degrees are not able to find jobs. And do you know, students, this educated unemployment, it creates a paradoxical manpower situation. How? What is the meaning of paradoxical? Paradoxical means that two situations when these are contradictory to each other. How? Means at one side there is surplus of manpower in some categories and on the other hand there is shortage of manpower in others. So these two statements are just contradictory, that at one place there is surplus and at other place there is shortage. And in the same way there is unemployment among technically qualified person. It means people, they possess technical education, means engineer, some ITI courses, still they are unemployed. And on the other side there is a dearth of technical skill for economic growth. Dearth means scarcity or lacking something. So these two situations, these create paradoxical manpower situation. So this was about educated unemployment. Now unemployment, as we know that quality of population, it depends on education and health. So this unemployment, it just creates the wastage of manpower resources. How? You are educated, it means you can contribute in the economic growth of a country, but still if you are unemployment, you are not contributing towards it. So how to stop this wastage? So how unemployment leads to wastage of manpower resources first. So people who should be an asset to a country, they turn into a liability for a country because they are unemployed. Because they are unemployment, they don't have enough money to support their family, and it increases economic burden on working population. As you have read earlier, the working population is between the age of 16 to 59 years. So this unemployment, it adversely affected the quality of life. Now the question arises that how to mitigate with the problem of educated unemployment. Means how to come out from this problem, how to cope up with this problem. So what comes in your mind? I think you also have some idea about it. It means our secondary level education should be more career oriented. So more vocational courses should be introduced at the school level only. Guidance bureaus should be there so that people should get guidance towards their career. So how to mitigate the problem of educated unemployment? By making secondary level education more career oriented, new subjects should be introduced which can be opted as a career. I think you must have seen in your school also, robotics we are following, artificial intelligence. So these are new subjects which are introduced in the schools. New vocational courses should be introduced and there should be more focus on manufacturing sector. Why there should be more focus on manufacturing sector? Because in agriculture sector, disguised and seasonal unemployment is found. So more people are moving towards the manufacturing sector. So the small scale industries or the secondary sector is the main sector now which can absorb the high number of population. So this way we can mitigate the problem of educated unemployment. So this was about the educated unemployment. Now what is infant mortality rate? Infant mortality rate is number of deaths between the age of 0 to 1 year per 1000 live births in a year. And what is birth rate? Birth rate is number of live births per 1000 person in a year. And the next one is death rate. Death rate is number of deaths per 1000 person in a year. So this way, now we have covered all the topics. Beta, in this chapter, we have done 19 questions and this chapter is completed now. So all of you please complete all the questions in your notebook, and in tomorrow's lecture, we will do the first chapter of geography. Thank you and have a nice day.